Hello, this is 103.1 Unilag FM, and welcome once again on radio. Welcome to the place where girls come together and just talk. Everybody says girls talk a lot, but well, we do our own with a bit of fun and spice.
Yes.
My name is Taiwo. Welcome to Girlfriends.
Hi.
Yay! Anu in the house.
Ngozi in the house.
And this is Shay.
Yeah, and it's 103.1 FM.
Yes.
And we've been talking about basically moving from
The friend zone.
and
Yes.
how hard, have you actually seen an experience where it's been done? I mean, by the girl. Yeah, because I've known many instances where the guy is successfully able to transition, but I can't really recall if it's possible for a girl. I know it's possible, but if it's ever
I think
happened.
it totally is, and for girls, I think it's very important to know that, like we say, the person may be preventing the good breeze from from blowing on you seriously. And at the point in time, they went to secondary school together. I think they were even in the same class. They were in the same class in Unilag as well. At the point, she just told him that, guy, guys are not coming up to me. They're not walking up to me because maybe someone told her that everybody thinks that you guys are dating. You guys talk, you laugh, you're everything, but no guy can break through that, So she had to tell him, guy, if you're not going to take this to another level, let's just be friends from afar. Let's just give ourselves some distance. And it took a while. After a couple of weeks, he came back and said, okay, I think we're a team that works, so let's just hit it off. And then started.
Well, I'm sure that many people out there that have things to say about this. So if they want to participate, they should they should send a text message to 070-167-23656. That's 070-167-23656. And let's know your experience and all that. Well, basically, I know someone that she was friends with a guy and all that, but some of her guy friends before, I told her that that her expressions are hard to read, they don't really know, and blah blah blah. So she had to come out because we're talking about different versions and ways you can let someone know. So she came out and she told the guy that I like you. No, she didn't ask him out, but she let him know that, hey, I like you more than my friend. So
What's going on?
So she just let it hang there that, okay, I like you, so if you're interested in taking it to the next level,
The ball is in your court.
the ball is in. She didn't say it like that, but she let the guy know that, hey, I like you and I like you very much.
One thing that pisses me off. One thing that pisses me off is this: like, it would have been a different case if it was just the girl liking the guy from a distance. They are just friends, like long distance friends. You're like guy, someone that you say hello, hi, you see from a distance, like daydreaming about this guy and like, oh, fine boy, everything. But you guys talk, your acquaintances, right?
Okay.
But that's still okay. But the point where you and this guy
Do
5 and 6
together.
everything that even so you are telling yourself that there's something and then you now tell him that you like him and then he lets it hang,
Or he tells you there's someone else.
Ouch!
so what exactly is, like, what would you tell people? Because in my head I'm thinking, why would it, because I've actually asked some guys this question and I always say, why would a guy give you the extra attention if he doesn't have anything in his head? Are you saying that he just likes he likes your company? Are you saying that he just likes being with you? Because for a guy to go the extra mile to show you that he cares and then you tell him that you like him and he doesn't do anything,
I just feel guys just want to have the extra emotional person, so that when his girlfriend or his friend or anything he deals with, the person he goes to offload on, and that person, exactly. And the person may not be even someone he's physically attracted to, or he may be, but he doesn't see that person in that light, but he just wants that person as a special person who he just offloads. And then obviously as emotional beings, girls will like, oh, he came to meet me with that. Oh, something is happening.
chicken brains.
I think for clarity, you
Yeah.
know, you can't afford to. You know, I don't. Well, for some of us are young, some of us are older.
Yeah.
But I think that for even the peace of your heart, I had a personal experience while I was dating my husband. He was not my husband, of course. We were dating before he even has his own. But while we were dating, somebody was around, and well, he just used to come around, and well, he used to come around where I work and all. And my boss used to tell me, you know, this guy looks at you in a funny way. And I told myself that I will never jump. I will never tell him, guy, wait, if you're not, you know, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
And we all go to the same church, so he also knew I was in a relationship and everything. And he'll come, he'll buy things for everybody, also give me. When I say, thank you, it's your head that is bringing this one. But just to say, well, the day he comes, I'll say, guy, remember the person that you always see me with in church. That's the person. That's your Lord. It didn't take long. 2 weeks after, he just called me one day and said, you know, I'm 32 years old. I'm too old to be having these butterflies. I like you. And if you are I know you're in a relationship, if you're feeling the way I am feeling, I'm just going to give you time, months to clear your head and decide who you want to. But I don't want it to ever be not on record that I said I actually like you.
And I think that's healthy
Yeah.
to speak up.
True. And I respect, till today I respect him. Of course, I told him that guy nothing. I have somebody here, but till tomorrow I'll respect the guy for doing that.
Okay, I want to also know about your husband, because you said that you guys were friends first.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
Okay, we were friends for like 2 years before he even said. Before we even we're completely. I don't even know whether it exists now. Platonic friends. We will take every guy that came to talk to me. We will pieces the guy. Yeah, the guy from here to look at that one. Look at this
guy.
But you did not know that.
He was watching the competition. You didn't
I'm telling you, one day someone now told me that he told them that we are dating. I said, what? I told him, you're a traitor. I told you everything about myself, and then after some, then of course we were fighting.
But you must have liked him at the back of your mind.
No, well, I liked him as we were everything to each other. We just used
See,
to talk.
why is it? Sorry to cut you off.
But you know,
when you're everything to somebody else, does it not just make sense that you guys are meant to be together?
It does, but you know that guy, you know the guy that introduces himself as I want you.
Yes.
That guy.
Sexy. That's serious too.
You know, sometimes it's more attractive than the guy that says, how far, make we go do this one.
He knows the color of
So
it.
we just grew on each other, and for the month when we were apart, I was like, I'm missing this guy now. It was then that I actually had time to clear my head and to really say, truly, I would probably just be best friends with him all the rest of my life.
Wow.
And now be a wife to my husband, because I didn't see myself living without him.
Aww.
He was very smart.
That sounded
He was really very, very, very smart about it, because there are people that are actually good friends, and they are good friends, and they end up being in the friend zone because he's getting everything from you, and sometimes you are sleeping with him, so he's like, hey, friends with benefits, there's no need for me to tell anybody you're my girlfriend.
It's
There's no
free.
need, everything, I'm getting everything. And then the guy can be doing so much for the girl, and so for him to ask her for, because she doesn't really see any essence,
True.
whatever and
Transiting.
all that, to transit and all that. So, but sometimes it helps when you actually, if you think things are going one way, to actually set the lines that, okay, what's happening here, that am I interested, are you interested, that, okay, I like you very much, but can only be friends and all that. And you know, sometimes some guys don't say it.
Many times.
I know someone that it was with a kiss. The guy like asked for more.
A kiss.
Woo!
Like real kiss.
Yes.
Not peckle. Kiss.
And this person is this person your friend or a friend to your
This
friend?
person is my
Your
friend, my
friend.
very good friend.
Very
And it's asking for a kiss.
No, that kiss actually to say.
They were friends, but you know, he kissed her by her. That was his way of
transitioning from the friend zone.
Wanted more. But,
What did she do?
She gracefully had to let him down because.
How can you just got my lips,
No,
hit
no,
my
no, no.
lips, and we don't know anything going
No, we
on?
were friends. The person were
yeah.
friends. They were very good friends and all that.
we got a text message, and then it says, "My name is Ike. I have this girl I'm toasting for almost a year now, and no positive response. Please, how do I go about being with girls? I love her so much, and I'm ready to marry her.
Wow.
Yes, I'm ready to do that for her."
How? He's been toasting her for a year. Well,
A year or a month?
He said
Almost
a year.
a year.
almost a year. Where are your ears, my friend? Anyway, basically, for him, since he doesn't seem to be getting any positive response, I don't think the girl likes him that much. So maybe he has to just like chill.
Yeah,
He has
and
to just chill, and he has to chill, and then he'll see what happens, because almost a year, yeah, I think is long enough for the girl to decide whether she really likes him. But I don't think maybe she likes him that way. So I think he needs to try and pull back.
he does.
It will be difficult because he's really emotionally involved, but he
Yeah.
actually has to.
I agree. And he also said, how does he get girls to like him? I know this kind of experience that he had may affect maybe his self-esteem a
Esteem, yeah.
little. You've been chasing after someone and you start asking yourself, is it because I'm not good enough? I'm not this, I'm not that. I feel he should not allow that one instance to affect him. He should just believe in himself and step out there, and surely he'll find someone who is perfectly suited to him.
Because really, it's not only guys that go through this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe there are girls that they've had a series of relationships or pseudo relationships, and none of the guy asked them out.
Yeah.
But and for a lady, it's more difficult because time is running. Everybody, all your friends seem to be getting married, and nobody seems to have decided that you're the one for them and all that. So you just have to hang in there, because by being yourself and developing yourself and getting to know yourself better and being who you are, you'll get the person that's fit,
Definitely.
that fits you.
Definitely.
That fits you.
And I got something from this. If a guy is on a girl's case for almost a year, I'm thinking that there's something she's doing that is making him hang on.
Yeah.
Because guys do not take rejection very easily, so very well. So if she had come up with an outright no, he won't still be there for almost a year.
Yeah.
And the same positive response. So maybe he's giving her gifts, she's collecting it, chopping and cleaning him out, because it's like she likes you for what you're giving to her. She doesn't want to commit, she doesn't want to say no, she just wants to use you. Because I'm thinking that might not be the scenario, but I'm thinking for almost a year,
Yeah.
something is keeping him waiting. You know?
And I think that the best thing for him to do is just to draw back, like you said, Taiwo. It's actually possible that she just feels that he's just a permanent figure that'll always be there to be attentive and everything. And if he actually does withdraw, she might start to miss him and actually long for his company.
And then discover that she actually likes
did
him.
like him, you
So
know?
then the ball will now be in her camp for her to let him know that
Exactly.
hey, this is exactly
How
how I feel and all that. So
Yeah, and then we're gonna have to go now. But before we go, I think that we're still gonna talk about this next week, right? But let's just start out with this. How do because we're talking about friendship, right? Well, we started talking about the opposite sex, okay, a man and a woman. So how do you maintain a healthy balance? I know we spoke about this last week, but we're talking about girl, boy, and the mix. But if you start a friendship with someone and then you guys start getting close and you start getting close, at what point do you realize that, hold on, I think we should stop at this point? Because most of the time the problem is you're getting closer,
True.
but you're enjoying it so much.
Exactly.
This person and it's not because you're desperate for a relationship, but this person gets you, right? And then you get to a point where you're falling in love and then nothing is going on. So how do you say no, especially as Christians, because you now have this emotional soul tie that instead of you to be concentrating on Jesus, you're now looking after this boy or girl that you know. So how do you help me out?
I feel you should just not allow yourself to get too dependent on the other person. You know, okay, this thing is going this way, and there's some things that you now really enjoy, the calls at night, being able to offload on this person about telling him everything.
But
or
is
her
that not,
everything.
sorry to cut you off, is this not also I think for me, I consider it premarital sex, but not in the emotional way. Because so you have physical sex before marriage, right? Intimacy of the body before marriage. But this is intimacy of the soul before marriage. And I still think it's cheating, because you've already given everything to a guy that is not your husband. And when your real husband comes, you're feeling like somebody else knows you more than your husband does.
But why would you want to actually stop that kind of friendship? I'm just thinking, because for me those are the signs. Maybe because of my own personal experience. But for me, because I think that at the end of the day, when you get married, it will not be about the bodies. Eventually, it will be that connection of your mind that will keep you going despite all the pressure at work and all. So if there's somebody else, that's when you need to cut it off. But if there's nobody else, at that time you need to reevaluate whether you maybe if the guy is short or something. And then
you know what?
Like sometimes some of those things don't work, and by the time you somebody
ready.
had a boyfriend in school, in university, and then you now go out and you now discover that after a while you guys are not on the same level, you're not as close and all that, because different things have happened, you're more mature. And
I have to cut you off, sorry. I'm enjoying this topic, but we have to go. But we'll continue next week.
Yes,
I don't think we've even started, going right into that. Maybe we should have a guy coming next week so that we can get it from the guy's
That would be
perspective.
interesting.
Can you come in?
Interesting. Let's hear his side of the story.
Exactly, and then because he's married and he's gone, so he would be able to tell us from the guy's perspective. So we are inviting Ngozi's husband to sit in with the ladies and talk from the guy's perspective.
Yes.
And he'll be able to walk us down his perspective when he was,
And secrets will be revealed.
Alright guys, we have to leave now. Thank you very much for joining. Please come on board next week by 6 p.m. on 103.1 Unilike FM.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright guys. Bye.
Lovely week.